In 1519, the Spanish conquistadors landed in the Americas, where they were amazed to find a whole thriving empire full of wealth and land known as the Aztecs. This empire had never been met before and was a complete surprise to the Spanish, when they found out that this empire had seemingly existed without anyone from Europe knowing about it.
After exploring around the area for a few days, the Spanish stumbled upon Tenochtitlan, the capital of the Aztec Empire. They were unknown at the time to the fact they were very lucky that they had not been taken in as sacrifices by the Aztec Empire. They were not sacrificed because the Aztecs believed that they were from a prophecy involving one of their gods, Quetzalcoatl, that was believed to come at the end of the world to save the Aztecs, and the Spanish looked like the people prophesied in the Aztec god's prophecy. Disagreement appeared between the priests and Montezuma about if the Spanish were the god Quetzalcoatl. Eventually they agreed, and they greeted the Spanish with gold and gifts. The Aztecs were still a bit wary though, because the Spanish were not attending sacrifices. Also, they rode horses much larger than any animal they had seen. They also wore iron armor and had weapons unknown to the Aztecs. The Aztecs were confused as to what they should do, but they were worried that if they attacked the Spanish, there might be consequences. The Spanish conquistadors' leader, Hernan Cortés, while the Spanish were staying in Tenochtitlan, observed the huge quantities of land that the Aztecs possessed. This was a great positive because at the time the conquistadors were trying to spread the religion of Christianity. He also observed the large amounts of riches and foreign foods that the Aztecs owned. He realized this could greatly boost the riches of the Spanish. Hernan Cortés saw an opportunity that he knew he must take advantage of. The Aztecs were still wary of the Spanish, but had now started to want them to move along, because they were not acting like the Aztecs believed a god should. The Spanish, after hearing this, were very happy, because for a long time now, while staying in Tenochtitlan, they had been worried they might be sacrificed by the Aztec Empire. Hernan Cortés, after seeing all the land and wealth the Aztecs owned, had made up his mind. He was going to conquer the Aztec Empire. It was fortuitous that Cortés was given a slave girl whom he renamed Marina, who had been trained in the Maya and Nahuatl speaking language groups. And the result of that was that as Marina got better and better at speaking Spanish, she became an invaluable asset to Cortés, because she could speak directly, translate directly between Cortés and any of the Nahuatl-speaking people they ran into.
With the help of Marina, the Spanish were now able to speak with the local people because they had a translator. This resulted in Cortés being able to tell the local people they encountered that they would overthrow Montezuma. Cortés was able to convince many people encountered due to the surrounding places hating Montezuma and the Aztecs to fight against the Aztecs. This led to a huge increase in his army, and when the Spanish arrived in Tenochtitlan, they were prepared to conquer the Aztec Empire. The Spanish massacred the Aztec army, and diseases unintentionally brought over by the Spanish killed off the remaining survivors. The Spanish won their victory so easily because of the superior weaponry that they possessed. The Aztecs had weapons designed not to kill a person, just to hinder a person's ability, such as a club. This was used to break someone's knee or knock them out because in warfare, the Aztecs believed in taking back the enemy and sacrificing them to their gods. This allowed the Spanish to use their weapons to their full ability. The Spanish stormed through the Aztecs, and a study found that for every one Spanish person that died, 1,000 Aztecs died, marking the end of the Aztec Empire.